No, it was wrong.
All right, everybody, give it up for baldness. Give it up for baldness. Full head of hair. So I can't be the only person in the room tonight that believes the Make-A-Wish Foundation should really be called the Second Best Thing Foundation. Because we all know what those kids are wishing for. A trip to Disneyland that cures cancer. So now, I killed so many people playing the Oregon Trail as a kid that I really should be brought up on charges in the real world. I used to take all the kids who bullied me relentlessly in school and just name my family after them and run those fuckers as hard as they could until they died. I'd be like, oh, Brian Gowacki, eat all this bear meat I just hunted for you. That's right. Oh my God, dysentery? Oh shit, we better move on at a reckless pace. Oh no, my wife, Brian Henchy, just got bitten by a rattlesnake. What are we going to do? We got to make it to Fort Lambert by the spring. Don't stop crying. Stop crying, Keith Gleason. We got to ford this river. Oh no, a rock. Oh, you just drowned. Oh. So I think that being a geek is the worst addiction in the world. Because we spend as much money on CDs, DVDs, video games, and comic books as your average crackhead spends on crack. The main difference is that if you got extra crack, someone might suck your dick for that crack. No one's sucking your dick for an extra copy of Ultimate Spider-Man number 2. And if they are, do you really want your dick sucked by that person? So now I'm actually going to tell you something that I've never actually admitted to a crowd before, but I've not always been the best person. I used to go to bars just like this. Find the drunk girl at the bar, slip something in her drink. Used to let her take her back to let her take me back to her place. Then I'd wait until she passed out. Then I'd loot her stuff, burn her apartment to the ground, and claim the territory as my own. I used to date pillage. So the worst innovation that's ever been added, I play a lot of video games, and the worst innovation that's ever been added to video games is that timer that tells you how long you played a certain game for. Now I'll admit that I was impressed when I first found out that I beat Final Fantasy VIII in 38 hours. It's an achievement. But I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty lately, some with Mr. Mustache back there. And I looked at the timer on that, and I realized I've been playing that for 33 days, 23 hours, and 15 minutes. I'm gonna let that sink in because that's a fucking month. That's more time than most soldiers spend in battle. And I think about all the things I could have been doing with that month, like all the time I wasted. Like I could have been I don't know, starting Fallout 3 or beating Red Dead Redemption or going back and finishing Final Fantasy VIII in 35 hours. What a waste. Oh man, stand up is a workout. I'm up here 5 to 8 minutes a night. I'm feeling the burn right now. Or maybe I'm just out of shape because I really shouldn't be getting winded telling jokes. Now, when I used to play Little League, and the coach actually once told me, he said to me, Josh, there's no I in team. I looked at him and I said, there is a U in stating the obvious. So that's why I don't play baseball anymore. And speaking of stating the obvious, I'm on Weight Watchers. But since I mentioned that I'm a gamer before, I think I'm doing it wrong because I'm always going for the most points. And I'm kind of beating my high score every day. Now, there's a certain publishing company that's actually changing a word in Huckleberry Finn. They're changing that word to slave. I'm not going to mention what that word is, but I think we all know what it is anyways. Because they're changing it to slave because I think it makes it better. It makes it more PC, and it really doesn't. But I talked to a friend of mine, and we were talking, and she mentioned that maybe they should change it to neighbor. That'll make it better. I guess it does. I guess it makes it easier to say. But the problem is it changes a lot of things in the real world. Like, I no longer know what State Farm sells. Mr. Rogers is now the king of gangster rap. And the Ku Klux Klan just changed their name to the Neighborhood Watch. Oh. Wow. Now,
I liked it.
Thank you. Now, I know I'm going to keep on with the racial humor a little bit here. So my wife's cousin's actually running a road race next week. And because I'm always pulling for the underdog, I'm rooting for Road. Go Road. No? Nobody loves Road? Okay. So now, I I ran into a blind person, one of these people that actually whacks each side of the street as hard as they can, and I'm sitting there thinking, what a dick. And then I thought to myself, wow, that's an awful thing to think, Josh, thinking a blind person's a dick. But then I talked to someone who actually works with blind people, and she told me that even blind people think those people are dicks. So then I felt justified. I felt great. Wow, what other stereotypes are true? So I went on a little quest to find out. And what I did find out is that when you go on a quest like that, you get your ass kicked by a rainbow of nationalities. Now, I'm going to just let you know, doing stand-up is actually a dream of mine, so I was always wanted to follow my dreams. The problem is that my dreams got nervous and called the cops. So now I have to stay outside of 100 yards of my dreams. My dreams unfriended me on Facebook. I hate my dreams' new boyfriends. So I guess my advice to everybody is don't follow your dreams. Thank you, Josh Boyer. Night.